I had to sit back and think and just listen. I said, man, I was goddamn good shit. Man, goddamn.
Yeah, we just get
he knows. We just opened up the door. We just opened up the gates of hell.
No, man. I said, no.
No, not the gates of hell.
I said, no, they're talking in
We
parables.
Not yet.
He talking in parables.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah. No,
No, not
that
yet.
shit I heard.
we were here when we opened the
No
door.
hell yet.
When you saw that door open up, that was the
Yeah.
gates of hell.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What up? It's your homeboy B Watt, and you are now tuned in to another episode of Cancel B Watt. And in this episode, I'm going to be doing my recap on the Orlando Brown featuring Charleston White interview, podcast, or whatever it was, okay? It was crazy to say the least, and I'm going to be doing this recap because I know and understand that it went over most of y'all's head, okay? Not all of y'all, but some of y'all, okay? Because real talk, honestly, some of the people who follow my channel, some of the people who comment on my videos, y'all do be on point. I can admit that. Sometimes y'all put me on game, and from time to time, maybe even correct me. But I'm good with that, okay? So don't hesitate to hop in the comments and tap in with your boy, okay? If you enjoy this video, if you enjoy this type of content, please do not hesitate to visit www.cancelbwatt.com and sign up with me there for more exclusive content. That's my own website, and I can say whatever I want there, however I want, okay? So it's like coming to chat with me in my own house, you know, something like that, all right? So these guys on the Danza Project, shout out to them, and Charleston White are basically making the point in this interview that Orlando Brown is constantly in character, and therefore it is impossible to have a serious conversation with him. So they spend the whole interview talking down on that man, which is crazy to me because he was really dropping a lot of knowledge and information in this one, all right? Let's start here. Orlando Brown, as we all know, came up on the Disney Channel. That's So Raven, and I found it interesting because he said he started acting at the young age of 5 years old. That means that Orlando Brown has had plenty of time to develop a high level of expertise in acting. He wasn't just on any network. He was on the Disney Channel with the best child acting coaches, producers, and he's probably more than well trained, whether you realize it or not. And I don't understand why Charleston White is getting mad at Orlando Brown for being in character. And Charleston White himself is always in character. Yeah, Charleston White always on the internet cooning it up for everybody. So how he gonna get mad at Orlando Brown? I'm just confused, okay? And the interviewer was trying his best to be patient and get some good content out of this. But Charleston White, loud ass, kept interrupting. So because Charleston White on here playing dumb, sleep, slow, and because he don't understand nothing that the man talking about, he just ruined the interview for everybody, in my opinion, okay? In order to really engage with somebody like Orlando Brown, you have to go there. You have to use your imagination, okay? And I understand that the vaccinated people will find it difficult to use their imagination. So for all of you, please disregard this message. But for those who have not completely calcified their third eye gland, you have to use your imagination just as you are a child, okay? Maybe if you still have the capacity, if life has not beat you down and worn you down, maybe you can just for a minute imagine that you are still a child, maybe possibly a child actor on the Disney Playhouse, like Orlando Brown. The truth of the matter is, to some degree, they're correct. Orlando Brown is a child star, and he is still stuck in that place. Orlando Brown be on the internet talking and playing like a crackhead. and
You ain't doing no drugs. Yeah, you lying. You ain't on no drugs. No,
I know, but I'm just saying that.
You somewhere healthy, living a good life. You playing on everybody.
It's a lot of comments. It's a lot of comments that say Orlando looks so good.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Yeah, nah, man, they lying on this.
We're revealing. My daddy over here. My daddy. Man, hey, check this out, man. I'm trying to be good, Dad.
His teeth look good. You get dope fiend, teeth go be fucked up.
Dark circles.
Yeah, I ain't got no black rings around
Yeah,
it.
you're talking,
None of that.
that's what I'm saying. You're talking about a child who started off acting, right? He knows how to get into character better than anybody else.
Man, this cold with it. Yeah. This I was over there. I was over there
But I
getting
learned
mad.
from him,
I
though.
was over there getting mad at that.
But I learned from him,
But yeah, I
though.
had to sit back and think and just listen. I said, man, this power, goddamn, good shit. Man, goddamn.
Yeah,
We just
he
get
knows. We just opened up the door. We
Say
just
no.
opened up the gates of hell.
No, man, I said, no.
No, not the gates of hell.
I said, no, they're talking in
We
parables.
opened
yet.
them. They're here.
He talking in parables.
Not yet.
Oh yeah, no, we're here.
No, not
that
yet.
shit I heard.
We were here when we opened
No
the door.
hell yet.
When you saw that door open up, that was the gates of hell.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And Charleston pointed out that Orlando Brown don't look dirty. You know, his teeth are clean. You know, he looks well rested. Orlando Brown is not out here living on the street. It's just characterization. When Orlando Brown is speaking, you have to listen with your first eye. He spends the entire interview admitting and telling you that it's all true. But the problem is, you don't understand that he can't speak on it for real. He can allude, he can suggest, he can lead you to the thought, but he can't speak on it. That's what it means to have taken an oath. In the beginning of the interview, he telling you who his daddy is. So notice, he spent the entire first part of the interview calling Charleston White daddy or some weird shit, okay? Until Charleston finally got upset. But before that, he was saying that who was his daddy? I don't acknowledge the lower vibrations on this channel. You know, watch the interview, you know what I'm talking about. What is Orlando Brown trying to tell us about Charleston White? I don't even really understand why Charleston White even tripping about Orlando Brown calling him daddy or whatever weird shit, okay? Because, I mean, let's be honest. Charleston White is vaccinated too. And this man be sleeping over, doing podcasts at Aiden Ross' house, you know what I'm saying? Sleeping in his bedroom or something. Listen, somebody need to get Charleston White a computer and a camera. Because this man is podcast to podcast, couch to couch, just bumming for content. And do y'all think that Charleston White knows how to use a computer? Because nigga probably got a flip phone or something, right? Charleston White hating on Orlando, saying that he was R-worded in Hollywood as a child. Charleston White wish he could party with Puff, all right? He can't wait to sell his soul. I mean, he said that multiple times in this interview. Verbatim, I'm quoting him, all right? Not joking. I'm about to just point out a few key things that I got from the interview, all right? Now, Charleston is saying that the black community needs to take out its own trash. He's referring to Puff Daddy and F Puff, you know? He killed Tupac, all right?
Who else supposed to do it?
Okay.
You supposed to take out your own trash. Why would we hand him over to white people? He belonged to us. We supposed to hang him and crucify him. He did this to us, not the white people. So why would we hand him over to white people? The Jews is the one who killed Jesus. Jesus was a Jew, right? The Jew was the one that killed him. Hang him. Let his blood be on our hands and our children. Nah, we supposed to kill our own when they do wrong to us.
You know, I guess I agree with him right here. You know, I be talking shit about Charleston, but he'll show flashes of brilliance and coonery all in the same breath. You know what I'm saying? It's phenomenal. Okay.
Don't.
Their own rule, their own court.
So why we can't? And we don't want to kill him and hang him because we all know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that do what did he do with some money.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Now, this the deal. Now, what about these Muslim, man? You dig? They think it's cool to 14-year-olds, you dig? And, you know, I don't like how, you know, certain people can feel that they cool with the Muslim community being cool. Dig?
Yeah. They're Muslim.
Yeah, man.
But
Fuck, no, hold on. Wait a minute, man. Fuck that Farrakhan and fuck the rest of these man. These be chucking, man. They chucking up in these 14-year-old girls, man. And you got the Muslim community being the number one race to do this shit, man. They doing this shit, man. And now the Christians is thinking it's cool to do this shit.
You making up shit.
Man. Now these motherfuckers.
See, man, this part right here, this part really upsets me. you know, because Orlando Brown, he was really about to get cooking right here. You know what I'm saying? Charleston White made a good point about Drake and the child allegations or whatever. And in response, Orlando Brown asked him how he feels about the Nation of Islam, the Muslims, being known for having relations with underage girls. This is a valid question because Charleston White is either dumb or uninformed because he acting like Orlando Brown is making some shit up. Wasn't Malcolm X banned from the Nation of Islam and killed for exposing the dishonorable Elijah Muhammad for impregnating a bunch of young girls? Like 15, 20 young girls, 13 and 14-year-olds? So why is he acting crazy? Because he asks a valid question. And this is when people need to learn to just shut the fluff up. Because Charleston White is literally ruining the interview. He won't let this man speak. He won't let this man finish his points or nothing. He criticizing Orlando Brown for the antics, as he calls them. But you got to understand, this man can't openly and freely speak on everything. The antics are not to distract us. It's to distract them. Okay? It's not to distract you, dummies. Ignore the antics and listen with your mind. If this man Orlando Brown gets up on the internet saying anything else, any more about anything else in detail, you know, he be talking a lot, then y'all know they gonna knock that man off. So why y'all acting dumb? Shut up and let that man talk. All right? Listen, this is my advice for everybody. All right? Listen, cancel B. Watt advice for everybody. Go get some sea moss and eat it. Go to your local supermarket and get some water and drink it. Okay? You don't need to be alkaline water or nothing fancy. You don't need coconut water and all that. Okay? Just start with the basics. Get some water and drink it. Tomorrow, go outside and walk in the sun. Take off your shoes. Walk on the earth with your bare feet. All right? Close your eyes and recharge your batteries. Start to decalcify your third eye because you people are walking idiots. And I'm tired. I'm sick of hearing your hollow thoughts verbalized into the ether. I really wish some people would just shush the fluff up. All right?
I call bullshit on everything.
Catch him outside of a motherfucking hotel.
I hear what
A
you're saying.
hotel? Who was that? Soldier Boy, bitch ass. Who was that?
Yeah, he
catch my outside a hotel.
Try to.
You
And
tried to.
He stayed with a motherfucking strap though.
Maybe. You know, man.
You saying he
Allegedly.
No, wait, he was talking about Unc.
Allegedly.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking he's talking about something else. He's
Allegedly.
confusing me.
Don't test it.
Yeah, he's confusing me too.
Could be on niggas, right?
If need be. Sometimes it don't gotta be you. It don't gotta be you.
Man, this with the blood. Say, I'm finna go. I got a streaming with Aiden Ross to go do. I'm not finna sit with this. This girl. Say, listen.
You was caught, and I hate that shit.
Caught what?
Bitch ass trying to hit you with that bullshit,
Nobody
bro.
called him
But
yet.
we don't want to talk about
Outside
that. no more.
that bullshit, bro.
Say, listen.
He said he would walk for you. He said he would have ran down on the floor.
You done admitted.
Trying to shoot
You done admitted to being f***ing ass by a Hollywood executive. You wouldn't fight nobody. You done admitted to being f***ing ass by a Hollywood executive. You wouldn't fight nobody. You didn't fight them out your ass. No, you didn't fight them out your ass in Hollywood. Tough ass. When they were trying to f*** you, did you fight?
Cat Williams, did I stick in you?
When they were trying to f*** you, did
Cat
you fight?
Williams, did I
When they were
stick
trying to f*** you, did you fight?
you?
Wait, so you stuck? Are you saying you stuck?
Son named
Switch the
Frankie.
topic.
Yeah, I know.
Do you
Trying
have
to
a
say
son
that.
named Frankie? Do you have a son named Frankie?
You tough ass.
Do you have a son and Frankie?
Since you would have fought that nigga hit me, did you fight niggas who?
The only thing that looks good to you is
No, don't try to switch
Cat.
up now. Listen, did
I
you
was
fight?
trying to
Did you
help you
fight?
out.
Did you fight them executives that were trying to?
beat up.
Did you fight? I was
You got
asleep.
shot out.
But you got.
You got shot.
I'd rather get beat up than.
Uncle.
I'd rather
You got
get now,
fucking
Marco.
shot
I
out.
was that, and now.
Help you out. So,
Yeah, Marco. Did you listen? You got. I much rather get hit upside the head than get fucked in
Danielle.
Nuh-uh, listen. You got
Danielle.
fucked.
He said no.
You got
Danielle.
you admitted it though.
You gave me good.
No. You got
You gave me good.
you been in
like
Hollywood
Bow
since
Wow.
you were 5, so I know you couldn't keep that gas when you were 5, boy. And your mama them left you by yourself. Your mama them left you by yourself with them Disney white folks, and them white folks went to on you, and you trying to act.
I feel it.
Hell no.
I'm hearing it. Time out.
Yeah, we might.
Let me cut.
time this
Can I
out.
get 1 second? I want the mic 1 second.
All right, let me break this down for y'all, all right? Right here, you might think they just capping, ribbon, shooting the shit to whatever, all right? Orlando Brown might be getting the best of Charleston White, all right? Who cares? But if you notice, Orlando Brown just all of a sudden starts talking reckless to Charleston White. I mean, he's saying you gave me some good, like, Bow Wow. I don't know if y'all already listening to him. Let me tell y'all this. Charleston White trying his hardest to get into the Illuminati. He want to get into the Illuminati so bad. He actually said this a couple of times in this interview. And when he does, I guarantee you, Orlando Brown is going to show up at his initiation and wear his old butthole out. That's what he's saying to him right now. He letting Charleston White know in advance that Jamie Foxx is coming. Now look, Charleston White all over Orlando Brown for being a child star in Hollywood, and he's saying that Orlando Brown was R-worded as a child. But listen to this. To the best of my knowledge, wasn't Charleston White in Fort Worth Juvenile Detention Center at the same damn time that Orlando Brown was at Disney? So Charleston White went through puberty in jail with a bunch of horny young teenage boys, young teenage convicts at that. And he talking trash about Orlando Brown for what happened to him as a child in Hollywood. What happened to you as a child in Fort Worth Detention Center? What happened to you in juvenile, bruh? All right? I've been saying for a minute that I think Charleston's sweet, all right? See, Orlando Brown keeps saying, Jamie Foxx is coming. Jamie Foxx is coming. That's why he talking to Charleston White all reckless. He already know. Because Jamie Foxx partied with Puff. We ain't really seen Jamie Foxx since then, okay? All right? Diddy might have sent Jamie Foxx out like Kim Porter. And Orlando Brown, I guarantee y'all, is going to smash Charleston White walls in when Charleston White gets initiated, just like everybody else had to. Charleston White already knows this. Wasn't he talking about the Illuminati tried to get me? The Illuminati tried to get me. When Aiden Ross and them tried to step down on that butthole in Vegas, he talking about he out there getting a streaming deal. You wasn't out there getting a streaming deal, sending Aiden Ross dick pics on accident. Don't be a disillusion, y'all. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? I am interested to know what you all think about this. All right? Do y'all think that Orlando Brown is onto something and Charleston White is actually sweet in the cheeks? No. Do y'all think that Orlando Brown is really a washed up child actor who's just stuck in character? What do y'all think actually happened to Orlando Brown at Disney? Do y'all think that this child was violated? I know he's a man now, but then he was a child. So I'm referring to the child. Do y'all think that this child was violated at Disney the way that Charleston White is suggesting? Also, same thing for Charleston White. Do y'all think that Charleston White was violated in Fort Worth Juvenile Detention Center? Okay? It has to be tough to be a teenage boy going through puberty, locked in a cage with all of these boys. You know what I'm saying? I sympathize and empathize for Charleston. You know what I'm saying? And do y'all think that Charleston White is really trying to join the Illuminati? He said it a couple of times in his interview. I mean, he said that he's trying to get into the Illuminati without getting his walls pushed in. But it sounds like he might be willing to compromise on that, you know, if the streaming deal pays the Aiden Ross price. So I'm interested to know what y'all